Hey, what's up everyone? This is Ben Zinn with Next Level Guitar. Thanks so much for joining us today, and we're going to bring you a lesson inspired by Mark Knopfler of the terrific band Dire Straits and his real unique style of playing guitar, his approach, and we're just going to be inspired by that today and kind of look at playing some boogie type rhythms in maybe a new light and see what it does for us in our playing vocabulary. So Knopfler, of course, is famous for playing the guitar finger style almost in kind of a claw hammer fashion, and it's a real unique type of approach to the right hand of the guitar. And as we play things that are more traditional in nature, these kind of boogie rhythms, how do we make these things sound fresh? Because they've been played a million times, right? And we play it with our pick, you know, we get that blues kind of sound, or if we play it fast, you know, it's a Chuck Berry kind of thing. So how do we create variety in this? Well, one way we can do that is through, you know, newer approaches with the right hand. And of course, Knopfler was so great at this, and we're going to try to bring a little bit of that into our playing today. And how we get into this style of playing, I think, is thinking about alternate picking, but using your thumb and first finger. So I'll show you what I mean here. As we're playing the 6-string open, nothing on the fretting hand, if we can look at extending the thumb here and just downstroke with the thumb, upstroke with the first finger, I think that's a great place to start. You can get a little bit of palm muting involved with that. Here, you can try practicing any sort of single note boogie type lines that you may know. Something like this. What happens when we play a finger style like that, there's some articulation that's kind of built into it that I think is kind of neat. Not all of the notes sound like totally precise, like if you were to pick them with your guitar pick. That has a very even sound to my ears, which is cool. It's just different. And when you play it with this thumb and index finger technique, there's a little bit more of a dynamic between the notes. So this is a great entryway into this style of playing, doing single note alternate picking without using a pick. And then you can move that through a boogie type progression. You know, whatever your heart's desire there, but it's a great way to practice that. You can do your scales this way too to get used to the technique. Basically, it's just about adapting to the new concept over here on the right hand. Now, this starts to get interesting when we start bringing in some chord-based stuff and creating some backbeat hits with our right hand. So if I hold down an E5 chord here, well, I can get like a bass and chord separation as I hold down the chord, thumb, 2 notes together, and then a forward brush stroke. That's where that claw hammer kind of concept comes in. Claw hammers from banjo playing, where you brush the fingers across the strings. And all kinds of great variety in hitting a chord that way. 3 different things happening. You've got a thumb, fingers, and then a downstroke. So now as we develop this up, we're going to combine that chord separation with alternate picking on strings, on string 5 from the 4th fret to the 2nd fret. So that's thumb, pluck, hit, and an alternate picking on string 5. So this is kind of a way to, you know, if I can rewind and look at how I'd maybe play this if I was playing it with a pick. All the notes kind of are ringing out together there with the pick. Again, nothing wrong with that, just different, right? But when we bring in this approach, we hear a little more separation between the parts. It's kind of fun. So now you take this rhythm approach and then you move it through a boogie type chord cadence, or, you know, an E, A, B type of progression, and see what you can come up with. Breathe some new life into our boogie bass playing, right, with this finger style approach. And as you get more comfortable, you can bring up the tempo there. So this is at the heart of what we're talking about here. We're talking about backbeat, brushes. We're talking about thumb and index and middle separation. Bring more rhythm into that. And finally, we're talking about the alternate picking style of the thumb and the index finger. Alright everyone, that's going to do it for this lesson. Just kind of an introductory look at some of the boogie style approaches of Mark Knopfler. It's a rabbit hole. It's a rabbit hole you can go down, and it's a lot of fun. Hopefully we just kind of peeked into it today. So
Did you take the blue pill?
We took both of them, and you know, we're just having a grand old time playing these crazy boogie riffs with our right hand, and having a lot of fun doing so. Hey, head over to the website, everyone, nextlevelguitar.com. It's a great resource for players of all skill levels. We have so many different styles of lessons there. We really have something for every player, no matter what you're into. And we have a free 3-day all-access pass on the homepage, so you can check that out and see what all we have to offer there. Hey, if you dug the lesson, be sure and subscribe to the channel. Leave us a comment down below. Let us know how we're doing. Give us a thumbs up, all that good stuff. We want to say thanks so much for checking out this lesson. Once again, I'm Ben Zinn for Next Level Guitar, and I will look forward to seeing you guys next time.